Ready to get us started, it's Cade York. And with the terrible towels waving wildly, we are underway from Pittsburgh. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They turn to Harris to begin the drive. And they are not going to let him turn the corner. Some serious pressure right out of the gate. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's second down. Now Trubisky. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Now they'll throw it with Trubisky. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Here's Trubisky to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. The Browns set to take over. Brissett on first down. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. And the Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And some room to roam now. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. On the bootleg, it's Brissett. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Play action now, Brissett. Out left side here to Bryant. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Well, from their point of view, this game could not be starting out much better, could it? Force a punt on defense, and now they're moving it crisply on offense.
Crisply, I like that.
Like
yeah, moving it very, very well. Looks like the defense on their heels a little bit. You put a score in here, long way to go, but you're right, that's a heck of a start.
Yeah, and I think this is where the play caller is looking at his play sheet and saying, to have that dagger play, to have that play and just finish them off right now, because I think they'd love to gain that big advantage early.
Buying time to his left. And that is taken in by Njoku. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 25 yards that time. From the red zone now, Brissett. He'll get this to Bell. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that will bring up 2nd down.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
They got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. They run it again with Chubb. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. From the 2, here's 1st and goal. Chubb is in. Touchdown, Cleveland. So that a great sequence for these guys to begin the ball game. They force the punt on one end, then come right down the field and score on the other.
And that's a great example of leaning on each other and building a little momentum that way. How about the defense forcing the punt, turns it over to the offense with confidence, and they take it downfield and score.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Olszewski going to hold on to this one. Touchback. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. From the shotgun is Trubisky. Complete. It's Johnson. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on. And I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. On the draw, it's Harris. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. Well, this defense for the Browns, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Washington.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now Trubisky to throw. Man open is Keelan Cole, complete. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Harris running straight ahead. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the 1st down carry. From the 25, here's 2nd and... Trubisky will throw. Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 14. 11 more yards there. This methodical drive continues. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And here's Freiermuth again. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
On 2nd down, this is Harris. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored.
Touchdown! Pat Freiermuth. His 5th touchdown now on the year. Now the Steelers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Boswell good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So that one a 13-play drive in total. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. So it's all down to this, Week 18 on the NFL schedule. And that means that once we sort things out, we'll all be set for our 2nd ever Super Wild Card weekend, which I think everyone agrees was a runaway success last year. We got 2 games coming up on Saturday, 3 more on Sunday, and then we'll put a bow on it Monday night. To throw on 2nd and 10, Brissett. Flushed out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. On third down, Brissett. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a first down. Into the air once more. It's Brissett. Going out wide, finds Chubb. And some room to work. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 35-yard line. Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end Njoku. He'll get it inside the 20. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. And Chubb will try the middle here. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with third and 11. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Brissett. He's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. And he is going to lose yardage here. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And that'll bring up fourth down. York able to send this one through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Here's another carry for Harris. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On third down, Trubisky. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Trubisky's throw complete there to Johnson. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Now it's Trubisky. Rolling to his left. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
No shortage of impressive moments from him thus far. Now he's halfway to the century mark, and we're still in the first half. There's been no answer for his running ability so far by the defense. I can't wait to see what adjustments they'll have to make during the halftime.
And in for the Steelers touchdown. Pat Fryermuth with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead is now 14-10. And for the successful field goal try, here's Boswell to send it away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
They go play action with Brissett. On the move to his left. Throw left side complete. That's Bryant. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Again to Bryant, and again it's caught. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11. Brissett to throw on first. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. A first down throw for Brissett. Escaping the pressure right. Dumps this to his running back, Chubb. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Off the play fake, here's Brissett. Out to his left. Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Njoku. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. 23 yards, the final tally.
And how nice is it for him to know that when he gets outside the pocket, he's got a reliable tight end he can go to. So he's able to look his way, find his big target, and set up first and goal.
Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's second and goal. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Well, they've got it down to the 3, but now this is third and goal. To throw, Brissett. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jacoby Brissett in the final seconds of the first half. And the Browns have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now 17-14. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. Taken from about the 12. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two. Hey, we get it. No time to waste. Playoffs starting next week. We skip right over halftime and get back to the action. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Browns drive about to get started. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
Well, these two teams met in Pittsburgh earlier in the year, with the Steelers prevailing in that one. So if they can win here in Pittsburgh, they'd be able to claim the season sweep. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 50 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. On play action, Brissett. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. On 1st and 10, Brissett being chased out left. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Brissett now. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. The lone man in the backfield here is Chubb on 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up. The loss on 2nd down. That just
3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Out of the gun, Brissett. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. Running for it. Here's Chubb. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Nick Chubb, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Olszewski going to hold on to this one. Touchback. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the 2nd half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, magical spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Trubisky. That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. On the give, this is Harris. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And this is going to be incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
The Browns drive about to get started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down. To throw is Brissett. And this one's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Now the terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10, down at the 31. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down. A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. Third quarter action in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA. Steps away to his left. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Brissett sets to throw it. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And the Steelers are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. 1st and 10 here for Trubisky and the Steelers. At their own 22. Harris will start the drive out. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. These two teams, you might recall, met up back in September in Week 3. And it was the visiting Steelers who came away victorious, so they'll look to claim the season series with a win here in Pittsburgh. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing here, Trubisky. The throw taken in by Cole. And he will have a Steelers first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Trubisky. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Sione Takitaki able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. To try again after the sack. Trubisky. A short one there to Freiermuth. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. From midfield now, here's Trubisky. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They hand this off to Harris. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 62 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Here's Trubisky to throw. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
And the passing game's been struggling a bit today, and that was the latest example. Haven't been getting much yardage out of it, and now on his back after the last play, he faces 3rd and long.
And finding Keelan Cole. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 18. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now it's Trubisky. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. A 2nd and 11 from the 19. Here's Trubisky. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. Pat Freiermuth, the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
Oh, they'll certainly be on the tablets going over that one for sure. Clearly, they were expecting something else out of the defense and couldn't adjust to make that completion happen.
And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. Boswell's kick is good, and this is back down to a 7-point game. So they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
The Browns drive about to get started. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. Now Brissett. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Throwing. Brissett. James has got it. Complete. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Forced out to his left. He finds his man. Complete. That's James. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
7 yards there and a first down. And again, it's Chubb. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back, and it remains that way as we pick up the action in the 4th quarter. On 2nd and 12, Brissett. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Partner, even I can figure out who deserves the lion's share of credit for their lead right now, because he has been terrific in a dual threat role, really chewing up yardage and getting them points with his legs. Simply put, that defense has had no way of stopping him, and that's why his side is on top.
And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away, and that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. York able to send this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So that CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
1st and 10 here for Trubisky and the Steelers at their 25-yard line. Now Trubisky. It's brought in by Harris. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. From the shotgun is Trubisky. Steps away. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. No surprise at this point, it's Freiermuth yet again. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Trubisky to throw. Open out on the left side. This is Cole. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. And you can almost feel Trubisky saying, let's get to the line and hurry up. Dancing to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And once he got out of the pocket, you thought that maybe he'd take off with it, especially here in the 2-minute drill. Sometimes defenses are focused so much downfield that there's room to run, but this time he decided to throw it unsuccessfully.
And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 15-yard line. Here's Trubisky. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Trubisky. And he comes back with one complete. And the Steelers are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Extra point now by Boswell. And the lead is down to a field goal now. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. So there is still time, a little over 50 seconds to go, but this becomes a critical onside kick. And this will be recovered by the Browns hands team, and that should just about write a finish to this one. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Up the middle, it's Chubb. Room here to run. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Steelers' 7-yard line. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. One final kneel down here, and that should just about do it.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right? Just us against the world and get it done. How happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one.